What if worrying about the future could actually make you stronger? Imagine turning anxiety into a tool for resilience, a shield against life's inevitable storms. Life often throws unexpected challenges our way, sudden loss, failure, or conflict. These moments can shatter our peace, leaving us feeling powerless and overwhelmed by fear. What if you could prepare for these storms before they strike? What if you could train your mind to face adversity with unshakable calm and clarity? This is the essence of Premeditatio Malorum, a powerful Stoic practice. It means foreseeing evils, mentally rehearsing potential setbacks to lessen their emotional blow when they arrive. Stoics, like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius, believed that much of our suffering comes not from events themselves, but from our surprise and resistance to them. Think about it. When a crisis hits unexpectedly, we're caught off guard. Our emotions spiral, and we react impulsively, often making things worse than they need to be. But the Stoics taught that by imagining these difficulties in advance, we strip them of their power to shock us. We become familiar with hardship before it even happens. Seneca wrote, "He robs present ills of their strength who has perceived their coming beforehand." In other words, anticipation is a form of emotional armor. Imagine a soldier preparing for battle. He doesn't wait for the enemy to strike. He trains, visualizes every scenario, and steels himself for the fight ahead. Similarly, Premeditatio Malorum is mental training. By picturing what could go wrong, whether it's a missed deadline or a heated argument, you prepare your response in advance. This isn't about pessimism or dwelling on the negative. It's about realism, acknowledging that life isn't always smooth and equipping yourself to handle the rough patches. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher emperor, practiced this daily. He'd remind himself each morning that he might face frustration, betrayal, or even death, and he accepted it. By expecting obstacles, he wasn't paralyzed by them. Instead, he could focus on what was in his control, his thoughts, actions, and attitude toward the chaos. Let's bring this into our modern lives. Think of a job interview. Without preparation, a tough question or rejection can leave you rattled, doubting yourself for days. But if you've rehearsed the worst, stumbling on a question or not getting the job already felt that sting in your mind, the real moment loses its bite. This practice doesn't just dull fear, it builds confidence. You've walked through the fire in your mind, so the real flames feel less daunting when they appear. Premeditatio Malorum also reminds us of a core Stoic truth. We can't control outcomes, only our reactions. Imagining setbacks helps us focus on what we can influence. For example, you can't control if a project fails due to factors beyond your reach, but you can control how much effort you put in and how you respond. By visualizing failure, you might decide to double-check your work or seek feedback early. This proactive mindset turns potential disasters into manageable hurdles. Now, let's try this ourselves. I invite you to take a moment and think of one upcoming challenge, maybe a difficult conversation or an important. Close your eyes if you'd like and picture the worst-case scenario. What could go wrong? Feel the discomfort of that possibility, but don't shy away from it. Now, shift your focus. Ask yourself, what can I control in this situation? How will I respond if things go south? Plan your actions with calm intention. Maybe you'll prepare extra notes for that conversation or set aside time to practice. Whatever it is, decide now how you'll face this challenge with dignity. This simple exercise can transform how you approach uncertainty. By rehearsing adversity, you're not just worrying, you're building resilience, one imagined storm at a time. The Stoics knew that life is unpredictable, but they refused to be its victim. Through Premeditatio Malorum, they turned fear into foresight, and so the next time anxiety creeps in about what might happen, don't push it away. Lean into it. Visualize, prepare, and step forward with the strength of a Stoic.